Good afternoon, Colin here with Techout, and today we're going to be taking a look at this retro mechanical keyboard from 8BitDo, and this is the Model M, or M series I believe they call it, which is themed after the IBM Model M keyboard. Very, very iconic keyboard. They have a few different versions of this. They have an N64 one, a Commodore, and a few others. I think the other one was I forget what the other two were, but Commodore 64, NES, and two other ones. There's four total. But I picked this one because, again, iconic IBM M series, or Model M keyboard. Really like this design. Now this is a PC and Android keyboard, but I will be using it on my Mac. Obviously, you just have to adjust to the keys because it does not have the command key and stuff like that. You still have your Control, Windows, Alt, that kind of stuff, which is fine. They still work. You just have to know what's what. And this is a Bluetooth keyboard, as well as it does have a 2.4 gigahertz receiver, and it is also USB, so you can do either of those. We're going to go ahead and take this out and put it off to the side for a second. A little quality control thing right there. You do have some sticker sheets right here. I believe these are for the buttons, which I'll show you in a second. A little fast mapping quick start guide. You can map things on this without using the software, so you can do it on the keyboard. So you plug in, if you want to map the buttons, you plug them in, press the little star for 0.5 seconds. It will blink, it looks like, and then hold the shortcut key you want to assign it to. So if you want to do Windows plus D, you press Windows plus D plus the button, and then you get Windows plus D mapped right there. So that's pretty pretty cool. You don't need software for that. Another instruction manual here that is a little more detailed. Again, it's got the fast key mapping in there, and that's basically it. It tells you about the ultimate software, where you can do more customization and stuff like that. So you can switch the Windows key for like Alt and stuff like that as well. So very, very customizable keyboard and stuff like that. So there's that. Tells you what everything does. There are 4 different ports for the super buttons, which it does include one of those right here. So very nice tactile feel. Rubber base, so it's not going to be sliding around. Plugs in, like I said, 3.5. I probably won't leave this plugged in all the time. I might map it to something and use it, but I'm not going to leave it plugged in all the time just because it is wired, and I am going for a wireless setup here. Other than that, we do have a USB A to C cable right here, which is kind of a gray cable. Looks like an old school keyboard cable. If you're familiar with these old school keyboards, that is exactly what it looks like, and it actually feels like it too. It has that same rubbery feel. So we're gonna put these back in the box. I'm probably gonna actually map that as like maybe like a copy paste kind of thing. So when I'm copying titles or stuff like that on YouTube for my videos, or like links and stuff like that to put in the description, I can just do that, one smack on one button and then smack the other button, and we paste it. So we're going to put that box off to the side and take a look here at the keyboard. And this is a 10 keyless, so it does not have a numpad on it, but it does. They do offer a numpad if you want to pick one up. It is like a little Bluetooth one that you can put off to the side. It acts as a calculator. or you can use it, as an numpad. It acts as a standalone calculator, or you can, Bluetooth it or the 2.4 gigahertz receiver, which is right back here. So that lives right on the back of the keyboard. I'll probably put this in my PC and then use Bluetooth on my Mac. It is magnetic, so it magnetizes back in there so it doesn't fall out. USB-C right there, so nice retro keyboard with USB-C. But I'll put that in my PC and then Bluetooth it to my Mac. That way, if I want to use it on another device, or if I want to use it on my PC, all I have to do is flip the switch right here. So we have off, and then we have Bluetooth right here. We can see the light is flashing. I believe you can probably pair this to a couple, or not a couple, but you can repair the receiver if you want to. I don't know what this button does. I will need to pull out the manual again. I forgot to look. But I'm going to pair it to my Mac real quick. So I just turned it on, and you can see the light is blinking, so we should be in pairing mode. So we're going to go to Bluetooth settings, and let's see if it shows up. Yep, 8BitDo retro keyboard right there. And keyboard setup assistant pops up, so we'll just go through that real quick. Yep, and done. So we are working. It does show the battery life on here, 88%. See if the volume knob works. Yep, the volume knob does work. It is just a rotational dial, so it rotates all the way around, and it does control the volume on a Mac. Caps lock works. Scroll lock, there is no scroll lock on Mac, so that does not light up when we do anything, but caps lock does come on. Other one is the power key. I'm going to turn it back off real quick here. We'll just do a little key audio. So very tactile keys, very nice feeling, very good, very responsive, and they have a good sound to them. Like I said, they're not the folding spring keys like the original IBM Model M, but they do have a nice tactile click to them, and they are obviously mechanical. Turn this back on real quick and see. I think that might be to map the keyboard keys. Let's pull out the manual again real quick here and see what that does. Nothing in the box now, so it's kind of hard to open it back up. But let's see. We'll pull out the manual here. I'm not going to mess with the other buttons right now, but let's see. That is button number 7. Oh, that's the profile button. So you can assign different profiles using the software. I forgot about that. Alright, so I'll pop this in the middle of the video and show you guys the software here. I just updated the firmware. Looks like there's nothing for the adapter. It's not showing anything. You do have to plug the keyboard in with USB to get it to show up, and then switch it to off for USB mode. We'll go to the profiles here. We're going to create a new profile and just call it Mac. I believe this can save to, let's see. Alright, so you can disable keys. You can adjust the volume level. I don't know what that does necessarily. Maybe it changes how much it adjusts the volume level. So one little notch is, yeah, it's just a finer volume control. You can do macros. So you can choose, like I said, right here, your macros right there. So super button 3, you can map these. Let's see, we're going to call that Mac, and then we're going to do I'll just call it quit. We'll just do single. It's going to be and it's going to say Windows key right here, obviously, but Alright, so that pulled that up. It did bring that up. I don't know why it says disable. Alright, so we're going to go back here, PC. So if we hit the button, so now the light lights up. That button still does the same thing. That one doesn't do anything. We turn that on. Okay, so when the light's on, in PC mode, that button doesn't do anything. So when the light is off, we have our Mac profile. So we're going to go here, and we don't really need anything on the PC profile because it's a PC keyboard. We're going to put that to there. So current profile, okay, so wait, light on is PC, light off, light off is no profile. So we activate the Mac profile, nothing. All right. Okay, so that's what I want it to do. I want the Mac to be with the light off. So that's really all I'm going to customize because I can do all the key assignments for the A and B down here and these on the keyboard itself, which just is a little bit easier. So I did the firmware update, and that is really all I needed to do on here. You can see it's charging. The Bluetooth on the Mac does show the battery level, so that is good. You can just see it right there. But that is the ultimate software and how you update it and do all that kind of stuff. So let me see if we can map, turn it back on here. I don't know how to tell what profile you're in. That light doesn't light up right now. Let me just open something on my Mac here. We're gonna hold that and then just Alt Q and hit A. Okay, I think I did that wrong. Okay, so Windows Q is Control, Command. So we're going to do that again and hit that. We're going to do Command Q, oops, and hit A. So now we should be able to hit A to close a program, and yes, that does work. So you can map these on a Mac to whatever you want. Like I said, that is independent of the big buttons. So you can map those separately. A and B here are not the same as A and B on those large buttons. So whatever you want to map it to, you can do that. You just push this button right here. If I want to do Command C for copy, and then Command V for paste, just do that and then hit what button you want to assign it to. We'll open something up here and just type hello. I know you guys can't see the screen, but we'll go ahead and copy that. We'll hit A for copy and then B for paste, and it pasted. So works very nice. So you can use that for shortcuts and that kind of stuff. Like I said, you can assign profiles using the software. That's not lighting up. There is no software for Mac, so you may have to be connected to a PC for that to do anything. But you can set up profiles. I do believe they save to the keyboard. So that is something you can do if you are interested in doing that. But this keyboard will work with a Mac. And then, like I said, for more customization, firmware updates, stuff like that, you're going to want to connect it to a PC. So if you are a Mac and PC user, still a perfect keyboard. you can use it for all those different kinds of things and still be able to customize it and use all the features. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Link will be down in the description to where you can pick one of these up on Amazon. It was discounted $10 when I ordered it, so maybe for the holidays you might be able to pick one up pretty cheap. It was under $100 regular price, so very, very nice keyboard for that price. Let's take a look at the bottom real quick before I end this. Alright, so it doesn't have like the styling of the original IBM Model M tag. It's actually kind of hard to read because it's white text on that beige sticker, but there we go. Nice heft to it. Very, very good feeling keyboard. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and as always, have a great day.